When it comes to growing an audience online, the best advice some people can give is just create valuable content. Thanks, super helpful! Growing an audience, a following can be really challenging, especially when it comes to your email list. One of the biggest game changers for me, by far, has been lead magnets. Let's talk about what lead magnets are and how you can use them to grow your email list from zero. First, what is a lead magnet? It might sound pretty self-explanatory, and that's because it is. It is a magnet for new leads. More specifically, it's a freebie that you give away in exchange for people's contact information, most commonly their name and their email address. For example, if you look on my website, megangrant.net, you'll see that I have a number of freebies, including free guides and even a free course that you can enroll in. I'll drop all those links in the description below. In order for people to receive this content, they have to opt in with their name and their email address, and then I'll send it to them. It's a win-win. They get free guidance from me, and I get their email address so that we can continue communicating with each other. So that's what a lead magnet is. Your first step then will be creating a lead magnet that people want to opt into. You can then use this to start growing your own email list. Now, how can you create a lead magnet that will be enticing enough for people to cough up their email address? This really comes down to knowing your audience and what their pain points are. For example, a lot of people who follow me are writers, and very often they want to know more about things like keyword research and SEO, so I have freebies for that. A lot of people follow me because I teach my audience how to land clients, so I have freebies for that. These are pain points for them, things that they care about. There are a number of ways to learn more about your audience and what their needs and their goals are. One suggestion is to use Ask Reddit. Type in your field or industry or something related to what you do and see what shows up in the search results. Let's go through an example together. Okay, here we are on Ask Reddit, and as an example, what I might do is go up into the search box and type in freelance writing. And we'll give this a second to load. And what I would do in this case is I would just start reading through these posts, and I'm looking for questions that keep getting asked a lot. I happen to know, because I've done this before, that when I start digging, I find out that a lot of people are wondering how to start freelance writing, how to start with no experience, how to start after leaving their 9-to-5. And again, that's something I've just learned over doing these types of searches over and over again. A lot of people want to know how to get into freelance writing. This is Ask Reddit. This is just one source you can use. As you're going through these results, you want to start looking for patterns. For example, do you see that there's one question in particular that a lot of people are asking? This probably means that it's a common pain point for your audience, and if you have a solution or a way to help them, that's a great idea for a lead magnet. Another idea is to use Google and YouTube to start typing in a phrase, something that has to do with what you want to offer, and see how they autocomplete it. Let's go through another example together. Here we are on YouTube, and again, this is something you can and should do on Google. They're both search engines, and YouTube is owned by Google. So here's what you can do. Once again, we'll just use freelance writing as an example. You would go in the search box and you would start typing it in, and you would see how YouTube or Google autocompletes your search. So we see freelance writing for beginners, jobs online for beginners, jobs for beginners. So we're already starting to see, kind of a pattern that I mentioned with Reddit, which is a lot of people asking how they can start freelance writing if they're new. But the point is to start typing in something related to the lead magnet that you're thinking of creating and seeing how the search engine finishes that search with this drop down right here. And these results, the things that pop up here, aren't an accident, okay? These are based on real searches that a lot of other people are conducting. So YouTube and Google will tell you point blank, hey, this is stuff people care about, and you can use this as inspiration for your lead magnet. This is going to take a little research on your end, and that's okay. Remember that you're going to build this lead magnet probably only once, set it up, and indefinitely, if you want, it's going to continue bringing you new leads and helping you grow your email list on the back end passively without you having to do a whole lot of work. So it's worth it to spend the extra time to do your homework, do some research, and really try to figure out what people need help with. Next, let's talk about the lead magnet itself. Now, this could be a whole separate video, but for now, I'm just going to give you what I think are two really important pieces of the puzzle. First, it needs to deliver quick results. Lead magnets aren't designed to change people's lives. They're meant to help them solve a specific problem quickly. And the reason we care about this is because it needs to get people excited enough that they're going to sign up and give you their email address. Look at it like this. What sounds more exciting? How to grow your email list in a year, or how to grow your email list in a week? It's how to grow your email list in a week. Accomplishing something a week from now is really exciting because it's right around the corner. But if you tell me to get excited about something that I won't be able to accomplish until a year later, that's not really enticing enough for me to want to sign up for it. Second, and kind of as a result of that first point, your lead magnet needs to be fairly quick and easy to consume. If your lead magnet is a 50-page guide, you might be delivering awesome value, but how quickly will people be able to get those results if they have to read through 50 pages? We want them to have quick wins, so only tell them what they need to know and then eliminate the rest. Okay, so you know what a lead magnet is, how to research what you should build your lead magnet on, and what your lead magnet should look like. Let's say you build it, launch it, and crickets. Nobody signs up. This is normal. If you have a small following, this is normal. People aren't just going to magically stumble upon your lead magnet. You're gonna have to be a lot more proactive about it. One idea? Get online, personally connect with people, and send it to them. Go on all of your social media profiles one at a time and dedicate 10 to 15 minutes every day to personally messaging people and forming a relationship with them. Now, don't just shove your lead magnet in their face. They're going to know that you're not being genuine and they're not gonna like it. You wanna find common ground with them first. So as an example, because I connect with a lot of writers, I might message a writer and be like, hey, I noticed that we're both writers and I built this free guide to try to teach people in our field SEO best practices. Would you be interested in seeing it? And if they respond saying, heck yeah, I send them the opt-in page. This isn't just about promoting your lead magnet, it's also about forming real relationships with people who might be interested in following you for the long run. Don't be in such a hurry that you rush it and force it and try to fake these relationships. I'm telling you, they will see it coming a mile away. You still need to be authentic and care about these people. If you go after this with purely selfish intentions, the results will reflect that. You should always have the mindset of, I think I have something that can really help these people, not just, I want to grow my email list. In addition to direct outreach, which is the method that I just described, you should also be promoting your lead magnet all across social media, even if it's just your personal Facebook page. You gotta start somewhere. Also, if you write blogs and you have a blog that is relevant to your lead magnet, mention the lead magnet and link to it. The same thing with YouTube. If you create a YouTube video and the lead magnet is relevant, mention it and link to it in the description of the video. I did this earlier in this video. I do it all the time. It's not spammy, it's not salesy. I'm telling people, hey, I have free information. If you want it, click below and get it. If they want it, they'll take it. If not, they move on. It might seem like a lot of hands-on work, and you might want to be making progress faster. But what else is new? We all want that. This is kind of how it is when you're first growing your email list, so don't let it discourage you. It will snowball over time, and it will start happening more and more in a very passive way, so that you won't always have to reach out to people personally if you don't want to. But to really kickstart it and get things moving, don't be afraid to get out there and talk to people one-on-one. Also, on a related note, don't look for ways to cut corners. In the beginning, I strongly encourage you to do this organically. And when I say organically, I mean for free. In the beginning, I would not spend any money trying to promote your lead magnet using Facebook ads, unless you happen to be a Facebook ads expert, which most of us aren't. Go check out this video to learn more about why I advise against this. Your lead magnet is going to be really important to the success and growth of your business, so really focus on creating a lead magnet that's going to help your audience solve a problem that they're having, a common problem, and you're going to see results. Before you go, give this video a thumbs up to help my content rise to the top of YouTube, and I'll see you in the next video.